room here.
They're having Bible school.
Well, Dad? It was during your lifetime that the campground church was built up here and organized, right?
No.
Huh?
No. It was organized before I was born. It was organized around 1850.
Were your folks in it from the start?
Yeah.
Are they out here?
Yeah. Well, on my mother's side is not. They're over at Means. My dad's people are all here.
Where are we going to start?
This is the doctor that delivered Carol.
Oh.
We go down here to Dad's. This is one of Papa's brothers, Papa's oldest brother's family lot.
Lawrence was his oldest brother?
No, Lawrence was his oldest son.
Oh, well, where's the...
His one, the same initials I got, and named for the same man. Our great-grandfather, Jephthah Oliver.
Uh-huh.
The only thing, the O in his was Otis.
Uh-huh. No, you said...
Here was Papa's brother. He was a preacher. Preacher and a mason. Thomas Alexandria.
1869 to 1951. Okay.
Yeah, I set up with him when he was sick. Had cancer of the prostate. Here's my dad and mother.
'56. I was 10 years old when your dad died, right? I said I was 10 years old. I was trying to remember.
And that little one over there is Johnny, by his first wife, Flo Avant. They lost a little baby. Of July to October.
Was it a boy?
1941. No, it was a girl.
I couldn't see the name on it.
Sherry Florine.
Named after your mom?
No, named after my sister.
Oh, yeah.
Named after this one. Now, this was George Brown's first wife, Ray's mother. The only sister I ever knew.
26 years old. Was she... And how did she die?
Miscarriage. Died for lack of blood. That was before the days of blood transfusion.
Huh.
Now, the little one there was my other sister that died before I was born. She was 13 months old when she died.
What was her name?
Molly Lou. I ought to get some bleach and come up in clean.
Will that do it?
I might do it one of these days.
Will that
Yeah,
take that
yeah,
dark off of
We
it?
can take a brush, stiff brush, and bleach and clean it pretty good. In other words, this one was black and Ray did that.
Oh, yeah.
Now we,
Is that Ray's mom?
yeah,
Was he that her only son, only child?
yeah, and then she miscarried
Ray
with,
Bounds.
with a second one.
Yeah.
Uh,
Were they living at your house?
They were living across over the joining up the lane, you know, where we were yesterday.
Yeah.
And but she died at our house because he was working and nobody stayed with us, so brought her over at the house,
Hmm.
so he could work in daytime. Now we all along here is Papa's brothers and sisters that died in childhood,
Uh-huh.
and on down here is his daddy.
Can't tell anything about him here.
I could get down and see it, but you couldn't get it on there, I don't think. And some of them were his half brothers and sisters. That one was.
Nettie?
Yeah, son of John AJS and AJ. That was
A boy named Nettie?
no. I said son. Sorry, his daughter.
Yeah.
James. That was also of a second marriage.
Of your granddad's second marriage?
No, it wasn't either. That is the son of J.S. and M.L. Mary Louisa. Now, here's J.S. Sr. Dad was J.S. Jr.
Your dad was J.S. Jr.?
Yeah.
So this is your grandfather.
Uh-huh.
Born 1847.
47.
1901, a year after you were born. Huh?
Uh-huh.
No. Wrong.
No, as a year after Ace was born.
Yeah,
Ace
that's
was
right.
baby.
Okay.
And this was his second wife, Alice. She was Uncle Cleve's mother.
But your dad was born to his first wife,
Yeah,
so they were half brothers.
right. And George Smith's wife, mother was a half sister. She was full sister to Uncle Cleve, and Diane Williams, Mama Bertha.
Yeah.
She was a sister to Uncle Cleve. They were Papa's half.
Okay.
Now we go down here to my dad's mother.
What happened? Did his first wife, John S.'s first wife, die? Is that one?
No, they're separated. She
Or divorced?
She outlived him. Well, first we can get Papa's grandfather. You know, Tom was talking about meeting the fella down in Texas.
Yeah.
All right, this is Thomas B. Newton. That's Papa's grandfather, my great-grandfather, your great-great-grandfather.
Okay.
And
What's the date down there?
1849 when he died, and he's born in 1818,
Yeah, okay.
right there. He wasn't but 31 when he died.
Hmm. So,
Had 2 children,
uh-huh.
my grandfather and he had a sister. And this is a brother to the one the books wrote about down in Texas.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And here's Papa's mother.
Mary Louisa.
They called it Louisa
Louisa.
then. Might call it Louisa now. She died in 1928, the same. I believe she died 2 weeks. Now wait a minute. We go back and get the date on Glow Range. There was either a week or 2 weeks to the day difference in their death.
Uh-huh.
And then we move around here to the man, my namesake, or I'm his namesake, whichever. Man I was named after anyway.
Okay.
I got his full name, Jephthah Oliver.
He didn't have a middle name.
No. And his many sons, grandsons, and nephews named for him. He was a great guy. He was a man of wealth back in those days. He was a big landowner. He was able to buy land that people were losing on debts.
Yeah.
And he helped a lot of people get a home of their own. Hadn't been for him, my dad now, I doubt if he'd ever owned a place.
So
That
he
place-
even helped your dad get
That
that
place
Newton-
out there,
Yeah.
he owned it, and Papa moved on it, and Grandpa told him, said, John, you ought to buy this place. Papa told him, said, I can't buy it. Grandpa said, I'm not able. He said, I'll fix it where you can buy it. Said, I'll make you able. Papa said, well, I don't know how. He said, well, I'll just fix up a mortgage, and said, if you have a crop failure and can't pay anything, said, I'll carry it over another year. And he talked Papa into it, and Papa was there from then on. And he never would have had a farm if it hadn't been for Grandpa. He was a man that liked to help people.
Well, that's a good namesake to have.
Some people think that Jephthah is an odd name, but I tell you, people who knew him, it was a name to be proud of.